Hi guys, I'm Jill Powell, and today I'm going to share with you my biggest secret that I've been keeping for over 15 years. Are you ready? Okay, I have a confession. I have been keeping a secret for the past probably 15 years, maybe longer. And it's about time that I reveal my secret. My secret, how do I do this? Okay, I'm gonna give you a little backstory. I love a good deal. I'm a pretty frugal person, but I don't like to compromise quality. So I like the really good stuff, but I don't like to pay a lot of money for it. Anybody else? Who's with me? So when it comes to makeup, I like quality. I don't like the junky stuff. But I do love a good price, but I will splurge. So I kind of go back and forth. If you guys have seen my tutorials, you may have seen me pull brushes out that sometimes have no label on them. And I'm like, oh, this has no label. And, you know, they're great brushes. I've had them for a very long time. Well, I'm about to tell you guys where I get all this stuff. And I've kept this a secret because I didn't want this brand to get too popular, because then they would raise their prices. And I didn't want them to blow up, and I didn't want everyone to know about them. But guess what? It's been a long time, and their prices are still low, and their quality is still great. So I am ready to share with you guys the best kept secret I've had for a very, very long time. Only my inside circle knows about it. And this is a brand online that I order from, and it's called Coastal Scents. So if you can see a little bit on this table, I have these eyeshadows. They're called Hot Pots. These eyeshadows are crazy vibrant colors. They have everything that you would want, honestly. The pigment is amazing. I'm gonna do a look later to show you. But I mean, come on. Do you see these like bright colors? Oh, you don't like color? That's okay. They have beautiful neutrals. They have literally every kind of neutral that you would want. Do you want like a berry? They've got it. Do you want a matte berry? They've got it. Do you want pinks and peaches and blush tones? They've got it. Literally everything. You like bronzy colors with shimmer or matte or greens. You want some greens. What kind of olive green do you want? They have like 10. They have so many. Oh, you like the taupe colors. Literally so many shades. And they're individual, so you can put them into a palette, like a Z palette. They also fit in your MAC palettes, just telling you. They're the same exact size. And these shadows, full price, are you ready for this? Are $3.50 per shadow. Holy cow. Like, that is so cheap. But guess what? They have sales too. They recently had a sale for 50% off all of their eyeshadows. So do the math. Yes, those ones, I mean, literally so inexpensive. They might even be $3. I think they're $3.50, but they might be $3. But these shadows were like less than $2 each. That is so cheap. You can build a whole kit for like nothing. Oh my gosh, you get 50 shadows for $100. Like, that's amazing. So I really, really love this brand, and their brushes are amazing. So here's some of the individual brushes that I'm a huge fan of. They do still have like natural bristles. They have natural and synthetic bristles. And on the website, you can see that it says like natural or it says synthetic. So their synthetic brushes are like super soft, really, really great quality. I just absolutely love them. But they've got like these like dome brushes that are so good for like cutting your crease with. They have amazing little angle blush brushes, or like, you know, I love my angles, like larger angle contour brushes. They've got the tiny little eyeliner brushes like this that you can get those like perfect gel liners with. Literally, they have so many brushes, and the brushes are in that same price range. Most brushes are under $10. Some eyeshadow brushes are under $5. Some are in the $3 range. And again, they have sales. So there's times when you can get brushes for like $2. Like, what? That doesn't happen, but it does happen. So this is my secret, and I'm telling everybody, I'm telling the world. If you were at my daughter's dance studio, you would know my secret because I've told this years ago. But this is a brush set that I suggest my little dancers buy. A lot of them didn't have brushes because, they're tiny. My daughter's now 10 and she's been doing this for a few years. So this is a 22-piece brush set. And this retails for $35. Yes, $35, guys. $35. You get it in this carrying case. You open it up. So this has all of the brushes that you could need to create a face. And they're great quality. You've got some synthetic, you've got some natural, you have blending brushes, you have small detail brushes. Like literally, this is such a great set. So if you are just starting out with makeup, definitely check out this site. Build your brush collection, build your shadows. They've got great blushes. Literally have so much stuff on this website. They have concealer palettes, they have blush palettes, eyeshadow palettes, everything. So today I'm gonna show you some of these shadows by using their brushes as well. And we are gonna go over how amazing this brand is. So I've got so many colors to play with, and I'm trying to decide on what I want to do because I did try to organize them. So I've got like my bright colors up here. I have some like darker brownish berries, some gold, some greens, some more neutral kind of taupey colors. I mean, I love a neutral eye, so I might just stick with neutrals because also I know a lot of my audience, you guys like those more natural looks. So maybe let's do that. I mean, this color is so pretty. I might have to use that. This one is called Pure Bronze. I like it. This one's really pretty. It's called Dark Goldenrod, and it's kind of like a green brown. I don't know. Like, honestly, we just have to play. I feel like we just have to play. So, I don't know, this berry, like cranberry color, Victorian Ruby. Oh, I don't know, I might need that in my life. Well, it's in my life. It's in front of me, but I might need it on my eyeballs. So, what shall I do? I really just want to do everything. I want it all on my face. All right, so let's come up with a look. I'm gonna show you how amazing these shadows are, but I'm also gonna link everything below because I'm not getting any money off of your purchases from them. I'm literally just telling you my secret. They did send me all this product, so this is definitely gifted to me. I'm not gonna lie about that, but I am sharing with you so that you too can enjoy amazing products for very great prices. So, I don't know. I kind of want to do a bright look. I kind of want to do a natural look. What shall we do? Okay, we're going to do this one. This is going to be my neutral. It's called Petal Peach. That is going to be my crease. I'm going to do a matte brow highlight. This is Chamois Nude. Okay, so we're doing those two for sure. I don't know. I'm kind of digging these like reds right now. I love my bronzy colors, but I think I have to use this. I have to use Victorian Ruby. So then I want a matte shade that's gonna go with Victorian Ruby. I don't know, this one looks really cool. This one or this one? Ooh, see? Raisin Berry looks really good too. Oof, I might have to add that in there. All right, we have it. Here's my eyeshadow look. I'm doing lots of shadows because I just can't. I need them all. Chamois Nude, brow highlight. Caramel Ice, I think it's gonna be like inner corner highlight, maybe a little bit on my lid. Then I'm gonna do Petal Peach. This is gonna be like my crease kind of blending color. But I want my main color to be Victorian Ruby, so this one's gonna be on my lid, maybe a little bit in my crease. Then I've got these two deeper shades, and we're gonna play with them. I have Raisin Berry, and I have Wild Raisin. Wild Raisin is a matte, so that's gonna give me my dimension. That might be like my eyeliner kind of smoked out shadow. I might do Raisin Berry underneath, we'll see. I'm gonna play with them, but I don't know. I really, really love this Pure Bronze. That's gonna be a great one. So we'll have to do some future looks with these colors once I get them into palettes and get them all organized, but let's go ahead and play. So I picked out this brush. On the brush, it says BRCN08, but I know that on online it's going to be called something different. It's definitely natural, so it's natural hair. This is going to be probably like the pointed blender or something like that. The names are actually on the packaging and I already ripped it all off. So we are just going to kind of go, you're going to have to look at the shape and match it, but you can't go wrong. There's so many great brushes on there. So we are going to go definitely use this brush. What else we got? I'm definitely going to use this one, which says the BRC N05. I'm also going to use this BRC N01, which is like a small shader. I'm going to use some from these kits as well. So, all right, let's get started. I have complexion on and lashes, but let's go ahead and do a little bit of primer. All right, so let's start with Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm just going to put a little bit on both of my eyes. Very easy, just with my finger. All over. Perfect. Now I'm going to start with Petal Peach. I like to start with my crease color. And I'm gonna do this pointed kind of shader, but I'm also gonna grab one of the blending brushes. This is number 12 from the set, just in case I need a fluffier blend. So dipping it in, we're gonna start with my crease. Ooh, kind of like a pinky shade. Okay, but look at how much pigment this has. Wow. I have been using these shadows for a long time. I have a few of the palettes. I, a long time ago, had the concealer palette when I was first starting out because it's very affordable and I was able to have like everyone's color. They're very creamy, they're beautiful. I have since moved away from concealer palettes and now I kind of create my own, but they are very great. And I have a lot of brushes. They do have a lot of blushes. I didn't order blushes from them on this order, but I do love their blushes. They have some new ones that are really pretty. I do suggest reading the reviews. Some of the reviews will tell you exactly what the shadow is like or what the blush is like, if it's strong, if it's sheer, everything like that. Okay, look at this color. It's like so pretty. It's got great pigment. So I'm gonna do my crease first, then I'm gonna go in, and I didn't even need to blend it, so I'm gonna leave that one. Coming back to that guy. Then I'm gonna go in with Chamois Nude, and this is going to be my brow highlight. So I'm just gonna pop that on right now. And I'm gonna use this N05 brush, which is just like an angled kind of shader. So I'm just gonna go right under my brow. This is just this is matte, so you probably won't be able to see too much of it, but it's just gonna create like a really natural brow highlight. Pretty. Really good bridal color. So any of you bridal makeup artists, this is like a really easy kind of bone color that's nice. All right, now I gotta get into the color. This Victorian Ruby. She's calling my name. I think I'm going to use this kind of like pointed number 11 brush from the set. I'm gonna grab Victorian Ruby. And you're gonna start on the outside of the lid. I want to build this red. Love red. Okay, I'm gonna go about halfway over. I'm kind of making this up as I go, so that's what, oh my gosh. You guys, this pigment is so strong. I love it. Wow. These are all shadows that I didn't have before, so these are all new ones that I'm trying out. But I can't even begin to tell you. Like, this goes on so easy. It glides right on. It sticks. There's no fallout. And it's so easy to blend. Wow. Okay, I love this red color. It's almost like it's got tiny oranginess to it, but not a lot. And it has a shimmer. Okay, we're gonna kind of pack that on halfway. I might end up pulling that out, we'll see. So I'm gonna keep this one open. Now I've gotta go into Raisin Berry. This Raisin Berry color's, again, so pretty. I'm gonna switch brushes. I do want another kind of like pointed one, so let's see what I've got here. Ooh, here's a good blending brush. I'll do that too. Okay, so here's another kind of pointed brush. Let's use this guy. This one is the BRC N09, so it's kind of got a nice little point to it. I'm gonna get, what color was this again? Raisinberry. So this one is almost like a purpley, ooh, yeah. So I'm creating that like depth in my crease right here. And notice I haven't done a lid color yet because I'm still a little undecided. Ooh, that is pretty. That is just, oh. I mean, you guys. I'm really digging these. It is creating such a pretty like smoked out crease. So again, I'm not using like a full blending brush. This is more just like a domed kind of pointed one, but because it's natural bristles, it is blending a little bit and I'm able to stick it right in that crease where I want it. And this is just creating the most pretty smoked out red berry raisin situation. Holy Toledo. And typically when you have shimmers, they bounce a lot of light, but this one is shimmery, but it's creating that really pretty smoke because it's just got so much pigment. So really nice. Okay, I need to go back in and add a little bit more of Victorian Ruby just to kind of pull it up a little bit right here. So I want it pulled up just a little higher. And I'm using kind of that pointed one to place, and then I'm gonna go back in and blend. So I want it on there. So let's use this BR250. This one is also natural. It's flattened, so it almost looks like a MAC 217, but it's a little bit more flat this way. Oh, but it blends nicely. Those natural bristles. I love natural bristles for that. Yes. Okay, so now we're blending that. Now we got to add just a tiny bit more depth. So I'm going to go in with this tiny little brush. This is the BRC N01. And let's add that matte shade, which is Wild Raisin. And I'm just going to do that a little bit on the outer corner of my lid. And then I'll go back in and I don't know if I want this light color. I might pick a different lid color. We'll see. All right, so this is just going to go right here to create a little more depth. Outer corner of the lid. Since I brought that red up again, I'm going to take just a soft kind of blending brush. This is the number 12. I'm just going to go over this edge because it's got a lot of pigment and I want it really blended. And I'm going to go back with that Petal Peach and blend it as well. That's why I do these kind of transition colors. Create a nice blend into nothing. So you can just keep layering. Okay, so now for a lid color. I mean, I could do a gold. Should we do it? Do we do a gold or we do this caramel ice? Oh, you guys are watching me be indecisive. Let's see. Ooh, caramel ice is pretty though. Okay, caramel ice is gonna be my inner corner highlight. I know that for sure. Ooh. Okay, I need to talk about that brush. That brush is great. This brush is the BRC N14, probably like small shader on the site. I want this as my inner corner. Nice little bright inner corner. I mean, that would be pretty on my lid. I kind of want to do something fun. Okay, I'm going to layer Caramel Ice and Bungalow Gold. So let's grab a small shader. I'm gonna grab the one from my kit. And this one is number 15. And I'm gonna start with caramelized. Pop that on the inner part of the lid. I know I'm doing this kind of out of order, but sometimes I do that because sometimes I know what I want the main color to be, and then everything else I just want to accent. So don't feel like you have to do the lid first. And then I want to lighten it just a little bit. So that's where I'm going to go in with caramel ice. And I'm just going to go like over it. Just to like, oh, yep. That's the color I wanted. Brighten it up. But still with that gold underneath. Oh my gosh, so pretty. All right, let's add some to the bottom. And so I need this Victorian Ruby on the bottom. I'm also using the BRC N01, that kind of smaller shader brush. Sure my placement's good. I'm going to add a little bit of that kind of smoky color, the raisin berry, to the outer corners because I want it being a little bit more rich and dark. And then we'll add some eyeliner just to intensify everything. I mean, you guys, these shadows are incredible. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of black eyeliner to my waterline because I want this being like a nice smoky cranberry look. Do you guys make funny faces when you do your eyeliner? Sometimes I do, like this. Okay, I'm gonna pull down just a little bit. This is the Sephora Collection waterproof pencil. One of my faves, and I always use it. My eyes are really sensitive, and it's one that doesn't bother my eyes. So I always go to it. And then I'm going to grab the Haus Laboratories. This is Gaga's collection. The liquid eyeliner. And I'm just going to create a nice, clean, line on the top. I'm going to wing it out just a little bit too. Just like that. And I'm going to take this really tiny liner, the BRC N11, and just flick. Flick the liner because I like it to almost fade into nothing. All right, same thing. Okay, guys, I have my final look. I've got kind of like gold and cranberries. Literally, you could do so many different variations with this. There's so many beautiful colors. This is just a fraction of them. You have to go check them out. Coastalscents.com, and it's spelled with scents like the smell, like SCENTS.com. Coastalscents.com. These hot pots are great. Again, they fit into your Z palettes or even your MAC palettes. They've got amazing pigment, super blendable. Read the reviews. You guys will be able to see like if there's like kind of dupes for other shadows. Their brushes are amazing. I personally am a huge fan of all of their natural finish natural bristle brushes, but they're really great. Great products, great brushes for a fraction of the price, you guys. So please go check them out, and thank you so much, Coastal Scents, for sending me all these goodies. Thanks again for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below what you want to see next. All of the products used in my video are also linked below. And if you want to see more, follow me anywhere at Joe Powell Glam. Thanks again.